Indiana lawmakers to make sweeping changes to education this year. In tonight's State of the State speech, he proposed expanding charter schools, overhauling teacher pay so that the best make more money, and giving some parents vouchers to help send their kids to private schools.
Will you be the one to tell the parents, tough luck? Are you prepared to say to them, we know better than you do? We won't tell you where to buy your groceries or get your tires rotated, but we will tell you, no matter what you think, your child will attend that school and only that school.
The Senate Democratic leader Vice Simpson's response: I was disappointed that the governor didn't spend time tonight addressing what's on the minds of over 300,000 unemployed Hoosiers, jobs.
Well, the governor started his speech by introducing his former teacher, but when he ended, he had offended some teachers right here in Fort Wayne. News Channel 15's education reporter Elizabeth Fields watched Daniel's address with several local teachers, and many of them say they are not happy with what they heard tonight.
No, they really aren't, Heather. They're not convinced that the state's interest is in the students. They feel like the programs he wants to implement would just take more money from public schools.
He's lost touch with absolute reality.
We are fighting for the kids, and we're made to feel like greedy opportunists, and I can't think of any descriptions further than the truth for the average teacher.
Nearly half of the governor's State of the State tonight focused on changes for schools and students, but this group of teachers says Daniels is way off track. One of its biggest concerns, giving money to students who graduate high school a year early, money that would have to be spent on higher education.
The kids that I've talked to over the last 18 years who have graduated early, barely a handful of them were doing it so they could go to college. They were doing it so they could get on with their lives.
Oh, the kid didn't go to college. Okay, well, we'll just bankroll that money.
Tenure and merit-based pay are two more things that teachers say Daniels has wrong, and they feel betrayed by his comments about teacher performance across the state.
They don't know anything about me. They don't even know my name. They have the nerve to, on TV, announce to everyone I'm not as highly qualified as they think I should be. It's their rules.
In the end, Daniels said his proposed changes are all aimed at helping students and that the General Assembly has to take action.
And 2011 is the year the delay must end.
But these teachers are bracing themselves for impact.
He talked about we can't afford to wait anymore. We have to plunge ahead. Well, plunging ahead is a great idea unless you're going off a cliff.
The FWEA told me it's not going to stand by and let the new programs be forced on it. It has already started talks with local legislators hoping to influence how they vote.
Okay, thank you, Elizabeth.